Well, welcome back to more Let's Play Together, where we are visiting your cities. We are in Let's Play Together 9. We are closing in on the end of this region. We started out on that side of the mountain range. We've come across the mountain range. We've taken a look at these two cities. What I want to do is let's work our way in this direction. Let's start here. We've got two city plots that look like they're very early on. I'm thinking let's take a quick look at them as well. And then always keep in mind if you're the mayor of these two city plots, just because we've taken a look at them in this episode does not mean that you can't continue on. Even if we've moved on to a completely different server, I am more than happy to return to an earlier city. So I think that's what I want to do is at least let's have some fun and take a look at these cities. First of all, we're going to look at this one, but we'll look at these and just kind of get a feel for what the mayor is potentially thinking or planning, or that's the hope. I haven't visited these cities yet, but that's the hope. And then the episode after this one, more than likely, we'll wrap up with these two cities. But I'm excited. Let's get started with our first city of the episode. All right, look at this. What a nice looking layout. This is cool. The first thing that I want to do, look at that. See? That is the location of the great work. So it's if you were with us for the last couple of episodes, when we log into these two cities over there, one of the cities you look over here and you'd see solar farm. The other city, I believe it was the airport. Um, so on my own, I'm gonna have to go into this region on my own. Just open up this region, not this multiplayer version, but and I just want to see how many cities share that particular great work. But yeah, let's get started here. This is interesting. All right, first and foremost, wind is blowing in that direction, so our industry, yes, my goodness, it's all industry. Looks like everybody's in this mega tower. I wonder if I feel like this is an early city as well. Look at that that is a lot of industry. That mega tower was built, and once the mega tower is built, you got the population in. I wonder if this mayor is trying to provide jobs for other cities. That's or is there more to come? Let's start here. Low wealth apartment, low wealth apartment, low wealth apartment. There's education level. They're happy. I like the fact that the traffic can be diverted in two different directions. That's going to help. You still have a backup if traffic builds up even more because only one entrance to the mega tower is currently being used. You could run another road out in that direction, but look, we've got some dirt roads. I wonder if there's more to come, or Do we have oil? Oh, look at all the oil. I wonder, it's awfully coincidental that that is open. I I bet this mayor is planning on doing oil. Are there going to be more mega towers, more levels? Because there's a lot of. Wait, are they happy? They're happy. Just a couple of lime green, but they're happy. A lot of factories. Zero commercial. Why is health? I see a hospital. Hospital near capacity. This is interesting. See, when I love visiting these cities, and I always wish that when I'm visiting the city, I'm looking over the mayor's shoulder and I can ask questions. You know, what's the game plan? What do you got? Police precinct. Got a large fire station? No, little fire station. I think there's more to come here. Petroleum HQ. Now, if you want, you could do an oil power plant. Are you importing? Good, very good. All right. Is there a specialized other than oil? Now, this is misleading because a lot of times when I first log in, I would love to see a delivery truck, but I already know the answer. It's going to get into the city quite easily. Because most of what's coming into the city is going to be related to the industry, the specialized industry, or the industry itself, and it can get right in. I mean, you've got T intersections, two four-way intersections, but with this light of a traffic flow. Now, this traffic is heavy simply because, or I shouldn't say simply because there may be other factors, but I'm going to say dirt roads. Dirt roads are not as efficient. As you go up in density, you see how these are red, but then once you move into this, even though there's still lots of traffic, it's flowing a bit better. I would almost create another safety, a release valve, maybe a road along here. And then hug the coastline and come around. Maybe even do an overpass. That would not interfere. Oh yeah, you've got plenty of space. I would do a release valve. Because I think that's the reason why fire is having a hard time getting. Look, the advisor is wanting this mayor to level up. Got train. Good number of riders coming in. Got visitors. Let's let more of these visitors get in. I want to see what it is that they are there. Going to work. That's what you're doing. Got fired from city job. Making a freight delivery. They're coming from another city. Some of these workers are coming from another city. Left work with Somalians, going back to his city. That's the plan. That's what's going on. This city. How many? Look at all of the. So the visitors. That orange. See that orange circle around the vehicle? That indicates a visitor. And it's not a tourist visitor. If it was a tourist, the car would look different. So you look at your guide over here. Workers are kind of this teal. And if you look at the cars, all of the cars, including looks like a little moped, are teal. Bernice Petty. $512 are commuting in. And I wonder if this mayor is wondering, why am I not getting more medium wealth to commute in? It's a good question. One of the things that I find is I love this game plan and I love this thinking. The simulation, I just, it still, that's one of the things that I wish if the game had had a better introduction and the developers had worked on it longer, I think that is one thing that would have been addressed. If you watch my Let's Plays, I keep my cities kind of self-contained, self-reliant. Nice, absolutely. This is wonderful. So a good portion of the workforce is commuting in. Absolutely. Wait, how many? I would almost, and just friendly advice. Not that's over here. I like the concept of the bus stops like that. Just thinking ahead, if this city were to continue to grow, part of me would take the bus stops. But then again, I know what else you could put down. You could put down, do you have any parking rides? You've got so many people coming in. I would do a area of parking rides. Very nice. Very nice. Garbage. I wonder why. And they're all coming from the mega tower. Or most of them. Up the up the capacity. That's what I would do. I like this. This is cool. This is cool. If you're the mayor, is this city in support? It's got to be. It's got to be. I'm just looking to see if there's any messages back and forth. It doesn't look like it. Nice. This is cool. I've been letting some of these cities go into nighttime just to see. Yep. All right. Very cool. All right. 456 people. I like the layout. But the city has got a decent amount of money. All right. Good. Good. So once again, I'm taking a look at these just to kind of get a feel for what direction the city might be going in. You just let us know if when we can return, even if we have left the server. But we've got an industrial area here. Garbage. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be more surrounding this town hall. That's nice. That's nice. This is gonna. So we come in. This looks like a commercial. Yep. Kind of that small town. You drive into town and that's what you get. Commercial. See the trees in the middle. This is a medium density. So these buildings are not going to go beyond medium density. So this is going to maintain that small town or smaller town feel unless the mayor makes a change. The mayor left made this high density for the traffic flow. Okay. It's a big commercial area for a relatively small population. So this is going to happen. Not going to be able to keep them all. Not enough workers closing. Not enough workers. Need workers. Need workers. Yeah, so that happens. That happens. I would maybe get rid of some of the commercial buildings or get rid of the commercial buildings that are complaining. Add on because 456. Look at that. Got a lot commuting in here as well. There's one. Wait. Has to go to her, her poorly paying job. So not as many. It says there are some commuting in, but not to the same degree as the city we just left. Is there a resource underground? She's going to work. Where was that? We already know the. Let's. I'm pretty sure the commute in is quick and easy. Yeah. Now, did you notice the car seems to be going slower? That's because it's on dirt road. Wow, nice. That was a nice shift. Did you see that? Drive in, get the money, and then leave. And then leave. Very cool. All right. If you're the mayor, if you are still working on this, let us know. I'm more than happy to come back, but I think it's kind of fun. What I have been doing in the past is kind of just young cities, just skipping. But I think every once in a while, I want to take a look at some extremely young cities and see if we can figure out what direction the mayor is going in. And it might help to point out some things as people are working on their cities early on. There may be somebody working on a city offline that's noticing their commercial industry going through that. So, all right. Very cool. Extremely young city. 24 people. Two highway entrance. Let us know when we can come back. Looks like a lot of high. This is going to be interesting. A lot of high density. Look, moving trucks. They're moving in. Wind power. This is so young that they haven't hired yet. There you go. See the red? It's the advisor is panicking. There, it's now starting to spin. Very young city. Just in the time that we visited, look at that. The population is climbing. Now, what's going to be interesting is, according to the wind, dirty, polluting. Now, sewage is over here. So now, if industry is over here, but we've got some houses. We've got some houses here. So that's it, just friendly advice. If this is your city and you're just getting started, just remember to check the wind. If you're planning on doing industry, that's a good start there. Sewage, downwind. Off to a good start.